That is rain you're hearing. Hello. In traffic. And down y'all go. Okay, hold on. Stay. Good little phone. Alright. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. I like to tell scary stories that I find fascinating on the internet. And it's raining where I'm at, so what better video to do than a scary one? And this one, oh, the funny, oh, now there's lightning. Okay. This is like half funny, half scary. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. It is called Thing at the Foot of the Bed. Okay. Thing at the Foot of the Bed is a scary, funny story for children. About an old man who thinks he sees something lurking at the bottom of his bed in the middle of the night. I'm looking down because I'm reading. Ooh, the thunder. I should not be near a window. But this is for you guys, so let's continue. There was an old man who lived alone in a large old house in the countryside. He always said he wasn't afraid of anything, but he kept a gun with him at all times for protection. One night, the man stayed up late watching a horror movie on television. When it was over, he climbed the stairs and went to bed. He was just beginning to doze off when he noticed something strange. In the moonlight, it looked like two big eyes staring right at him. Oh. I just butchered that sentence. I'm going to repeat it. In the moonlight, he could see something lurking at the foot of his bed. It looked like two big eyes staring right at him. The old man was scared and hardly dared to move. Slowly, he reached out, grabbed his gun, which was lying on the nightstand. The frightened man took aim at the ghostly figure and pulled the trigger. The shot went off, and the old man let out an unearthly scream. The poor scared fool accidentally shot off his own big toe. That should not be funny. Oh my god, I hope it's okay. But that is that story. I have one more story. Stay tuned. But hit the subscribe button if that story entertained you, scared you, made you laugh. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's go on to the next story. If I can find that right here. I was going to start the video. No, I'm just going to go through. This story is called Hello, and it's a creepy story. And I got a new jacket. How about I just tell the story like this? Just kidding. Okay. The Pillow is a scary story about a young girl. Here's my pillow. Okay. The Pillow is a scary story about a young girl who is struck down by a mysterious illness. It is inspired by an old horror story from Uruguay. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Written by, I cannot pronounce this word. I'll leave links to the stories below. You can see who wrote them, but credit to whoever wrote these stories. Okay. There was a young girl named Alicia who moved with her parents to a new town. They rented a big old house that was sparsely furnished. Alicia slept in a downstairs bedroom while her parents slept upstairs. After they had been living there a few weeks, Alicia's parents noticed that she was growing very thin. As the days went on, her health seemed to get worse and worse. Then, the poor girl came down with a mysterious illness and was confined to her bed. The doctor came to examine her, and he told her parents that she was suffering from anemia. All she needed was some rest, he said, and soon she would be good as new. However, Despite what the doctors said, Alicia's condition continued to get worse and worse. Her skin was gray and pallid. Her cheeks were sunken, and there were dark circles around her eyes. Her parents were distraught and had no idea what to do. While Alicia slept in her bed, her mother and father paced back and forth restlessly, wondering what could be the cause of her mysterious illness. Day by day and hour by hour, the poor girl grew worse and worse. She was so weak she could barely move. Alicia was fading fast, and her body was shriveled and withered. She started to have hallucinations and began screaming out in terror and babbling incoherently in a weak voice. Finally, Alicia lost consciousness and died. Her parents were inconsolable. They held a funeral service and buried their beloved daughter in the town cemetery. The day after the funeral, Alicia's mother was stripping the sheets of her daughter's bed, and when she noticed something on the pillow, there were 2 red stains in the white material. When she picked up the pillow, she noticed it was unusually heavy. So she called her husband to come and take a look at it. As the parents examined the pillow closely, the mother suddenly let out a scream. She felt something moving inside it. The father fetched the knife, slit open the pillow, emptying the feathers out onto the floor. As the parents watched in horror, something crawled out of the pile of feathers, slowly moving Terry's leg. It was a monstrous black spider, so swollen with blood that they could scarcely make out its mouth. Night after night, as Alicia lay in bed, this hairy abomination had been stealthily sucking all of the blood from her body and slowly draining her life away. Oh my god, that was scary. Yeah, always check your beds. I think that's more of the story. Just check your pillows, check your beds, check under the bed. Yeah, but hope you guys like that spooky little story. So give this channel a little subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you like this kind of content. You want me to continue to tell scary stories. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and on to the next. Yeah, I'm bringing that saying back because that's how I do these things. I'll see you then.